Yeah, I'm ready.
Should the intro just be this?
Studio Sam is really trying to elevate the space, so
Corporate Scrooge.
we out here.
Oh, we finally got our own Scrooge.
Yeah.
Samuel. We wish him well. Samuel.
Samuel.
Studio Samuel. How you doing?
Samwell.
Welcomes us to the show.
Hey, this bit, well too long.
It's almost all too well long. Taylor's version, 10 minutes.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Oh, geez. I'm looking over. I see myself on the screen. What is happening? Spire, are we going?
All too well,
Are
baby.
we going?
I finally got the 10-minute one. Sammy,
Are we?
move this closer.
Hey, pull it in.
Don't cut it out.
Obviously, Samwell didn't help us with the studio that much. God damn.
No, not that much. He's a Scrooge.
How you doing, man?
Dude, look at the two locks that are coming out. It makes me kind of shalom. I'm doing good. I'm doing well.
Good, man. Good. Have a good week.
Solid.
Anything exciting?
No,
Okay, well, I mean, you never know. I mean,
it's true. Now I feel like we're on Wayne's World because you got the hat on and the black shirt. Party on, Kool Sheen.
that's what I did all week
And he's
for me.
not gonna tell me to party on.
Well, you didn't ask me how my week was after I asked you how your week was, and it was my birthday week. So, I mean, it's all good, though. Wish I could tell the people in an authentic way without sounding like a fucking jackass. All good, though.
Well, you did sound like a nap jackass. Sleepy. Nappy.
You got me. I have no defense for that. English is hard.
Slapjack.
I have no defense for that. English is hard. I'm loked out.
Loked.
I'm loked out this episode. What do you want to do? I might pull up. Slide. Some other words that they say in the songs.
Waller done slided.
Ooh, you're right. You want to get into it?
Sequoias.
You want to get into it? I like it. Let me hit the
Familia.
lights.
Studio
Fire.
Sam, what the? No,
Yeah.
wait. But we decided we're just keeping him like this for the WWE.
Oh, yeah. Because
Because NXT is not black.
it's
and
all
gold.
too colorful.
Even though
yeah.
Triple H is back. The game. Triple H. I said, the game is back. Running things, allegedly, at NXT. Because, I don't got 3 million. And Solo Sikoa don't need nobody else to help him, he don't need, okay, he's gonna win or lose with honor.
Yeah, I think this match was pretty good booking. Grayson Waller was having a little bit of like a downturn, and he's one of their best stars, so they really needed him to catch a dub low-key against someone formidable.
Mm-hmm.
And Solo is someone who I think we're all going to love no matter what, even if he caught a L or a dub. Like, he's going to fight hard and like make himself look like a contender no matter what. And so this was pretty good booking. And Waller, I would say, has put on the type of matches that he deserves to be up next just as much as anybody. Like, the call out actually made sense as well. Like, he's actually done the work to have that moment kind of try to take it from Solo. So I think that the match setup was great, even though it kind of came out of nowhere.
Kind of.
But it still works. Grayson Waller's that type of guy. He just comes out of nowhere and just fucks shit up. So I'm with it. I was super with it. And I'm glad that he caught a dub. And it's now maybe headed towards that champ train.
It's been a while since Buddy been viral. So maybe that strap will help, you know what I'm saying? No offense, Solo. You know how it is, though. Are they really going to give them all of some gold? Are they really going to give them all some gold? English is hard.
But that's why they're going to have Solo, I think, kind of go away from the North American strap stuff and go to the main strap.
Oh, dude, that'd be savage.
That's what I kind of think. And I'd be happy with that because then Waller can kind of contend for the North American strap. Solo can go up against Braun and try to mess with Grimes maybe on the way. Because Grimes was the one he had a shot against anyways. And now Grimes...
And Apollo Crews did call his shot at some point. He said, I'm coming for you.
True.
He said, just know that.
Truers.
And his vignettes, hey, did you guys call Marvel? What happens when he blacks out and he just like, does he just sit there where like that? And then we see inside his head like it scrubs? Or does that shit happen like as he is getting told that like these people need help? And then like, wait, is he almost a superhero? Or like, Beta, is he, or is he beating him up with like pure violence? Cause that buddy in the cafe, it just looked like he was gonna like, you know, jump on him, beat him up a couple times, you know, but like, I think he snapped his neck. The people in the alley, they can never walk again.
Forget about it.
I think Apollo Crews needs to go to therapies.
Hey, man.
I think maybe he shouldn't get some cold. He should go get some help. He lost his accent.
Yo, he's just out here trying to show that he is righteous.
Then go hang out with Joe Gacy.
Oh, shit.
And get inclusive.
You got a point there.
Weird how Joe Gacy is trying to be inclusive, but the only people in his group are white.
I'm too loked out for that, dog.
You were saying
dog,
something
I'm too
about
loked out for that, dog.
You were saying something about Cameron Grimes, though?
Oh, yeah, dog. He had a match this week, and I think that it is fuel for the fire of kind of all of the things brewing for their kind of main strap.
And maybe the full group of Cameron Grimes, Idris and Malik. I want that.
It would be fun. Yeah, it would be fun.
That's inclusive.
Well, because Idris went crazy.
Oh, yeah. No, like, Idris and Malik both. I mean, I know Idris only was in the match, but I'm going to put respect on both.
Facts.
They're wild. They're wild boys.
Yeah, they went nuts. So the match, honestly, it's another instance. The reason why I brought them up is because this match was another instance of similar to what I was just speaking about with the Waller solo, but it was almost reverse. Grimes is the one who's like trying to go for the strap, and then Idris is kind of their like a lot of potential star that can kind of just pop in and do some crazy stuff. But we needed Grimes to get a win this time. We needed Grimes to get a win to stay in contention, and Idris has been kind of slaying, I feel like, recently. So for him to take a L, it's okay right now. So it was almost like the character like were reversed in like what the outcomes were, which it was interesting. And I think that the fact that Grimes said that he would fight solo before when he had the strap, and now presumably I feel he's pretty much lined up to be pretty much in at least a qualifying match with someone for a Braun Breaker match. If not, he's already going to be having it soon. But that qualifier match, if there is one, I think it should be solo. And not that solo, and not that if Solo wins, I don't think Solo should get a shot. I think it should be a stipulation where if Grimes wins, he gets a shot. If Solo wins, he does not get a shot, but he has to then face Grimes again for a qualifier.
Interesting. They do love rematches.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Speaking of, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter had a rematch from a few weeks ago against Valentina Feroza and Yulissa Leone.
Chance and Carter are looking good.
Yeah.
Their gear, sick. The neck things.
They've been trying to, they've been upping it up, you know.
I liked it.
Trying.
I feel,
the crowd chants with them.
Yeah.
They got the crowd love in the performance center.
Facts. I feel, in general, this is going to be an overall kind of thing. I don't know about when I'm going to be able to touch back on it again, but I feel there's a lot of younger stars getting a little bit up in production, I think, right now, while some of maybe, I mean, like Charlotte, Randy, Roman, all these guys are not wrestling right now. Rhodes, like so many people are not wrestling right now that I feel they have a little bit of extra something to play with a little bit.
And they got to hold on to that pyro money for Cody.
True.
Cody's big
Truers.
return.
They're not going crazy with it, but they are they're doing a little extra for some guys and girls, and I appreciate that. They're going a little bit over than what they usually do, I feel like. And one thing that they are not doing is letting the Don of NXT catch a break.
Hey. Like
Oh
we
my.
said before, he's got zero dimes left. He's got a stack left, maybe. But I forget where his injury is. But he's got one of those too. And it's gone. It makes him gone.
Listen, man, I don't give a damn if you got 2 pennies, 4 nickels, 2 dimes.
1 dime, 2 dime, red dime, blue dime.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Too loped out for that.
Nobody in that family is getting a dub. Wild and Del Toro. Hey, I got his name right. Kinda. I did get his name right. Remember when we didn't know Cruz's name? And I was like, I think it's Cruz. Anyway, I got it right.
Score one for the good guys. Score one for the good guys. Okay.
Yeah. Nah, this one's for the bad guys. Razor Ramon. Yeah, Joaquin Wild and Del Toro lost, to Roddy Strong and Damon Kemp, this is my first time seeing Damon Kemp do anything other than stand there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got a W for the Diamond Mine.
Yep.
But I know for a fact that eventually it's going to be Roddy Strong and Damon Kemp versus the Creed brothers for the titles.
Oh, it's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
But the Creed brothers are going to win.
Nah, Roddy's going to cheat.
Brute 2 OP. Brutus 2 OP, dog. Watch. You'll see. You'll see. Even with the cheese, Brutus 2 OP.
Because here's what it is. Ivy Niles is the little mole right now. Ivy Niles is going to help Roddy Strong and Damon Kemp get the gold. And she's playing the mole. Watch it happen.
They will overcome.
No.
Believe.
No.
Believe. Just like how I believed that Von Wagner was going to get a shot at Briggs after he just beat Jensen. But no. I think that's not going to be the case anymore, huh?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Can you dig it, sucker?
This guy.
What?
Talk about it.
I don't really want to. I'm pretty weirded out because I really thought so Henley, Briggs, and Jensen.
Brooks Jensen is one person.
Briggs and
I
Jensen.
thought you said Brooks.
It's all good. I might have mumbled it. I thought that they were a formidable faction that was growing. Not maybe a dangerous one that was coming for some gold, but one that would win some matches here and there. Specifically, Fallon Henley was like the one who I thought had the best opportunity to kind of shake some things up. Maybe they can get another girl in the squad, and they could really, you know what I mean, do some cool things.
Where'd Carmen go? Electra Lopez, Carmen. Stupid.
And so, I feel that the news broke. We didn't watch it obviously, but the news broke, right? Of Jensen and Briggs winning the NXT UK titles.
It's not April 1st. I saw that tweet from WWE, and I okay.
So I mean,
If that's real, okay.
Yeah, if that is where they're going with it, it just kind of puts a dampening on what they already had going with the Beast Von Wagner, which I like. I mean, I like Von Wagner, but he hasn't really had a story that's stuck because they keep doing this. But yeah, I guess it's maybe a shot back at like Pretty Deadly, like maybe just because trying to get themselves in the mix.
I don't know.
Are they coming back? Are they gonna stay over there?
I don't know.
Well, hey, there has been a lot of migration of UK talent over to NXT, the regular NXT 2.0.
Yep.
And so maybe having the reverse exposure, having some of your stars go over there for the reverse exposure, maybe that's their plan. They
had Roddy Strong over there a couple months ago too.
So, but that's more of a vet. I would understand more of the vets going over there and just like
that's true.
Bolstering the show.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
instead of JB and BJ.
Yeah, some young guns that ain't even really got I wouldn't say the star power that even some of the other talent on the roster has, but they have the potential.
Yeah, I just need Pretty Deadly to come down and take them right away on the next episode.
That'd be great.
That's what I need.
Or at least call them out.
Something. Anything.
But the thing is, I think they might keep that for NXT UK, so they might hop back over then.
I don't know.
And we might not see them on regular NXT. So it's just, I don't know. It's a sad day for NXT 2.0. If you're an NXT UK fan, I bet you're fucking loving it because
I know I want the Pretty Deadly boys here.
I know that would be some beast wrestling. I
want them here.
That's a good matchup too. JB and BJ versus Pretty Deadly.
That's what I want.
Yes, boy.
Yes, boy. That's all I want.
That'd be great. But I don't know. We don't get it. You guys get it. So enjoy.
Allegedly.
Maybe or hopefully. Yeah, I'll say hopefully for you. But that was a lot of explaining from someone so loked out.
Hey, Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade.
I just want to do a public service announcement. I don't really know even what loked out means. I'm pretty sure. I know, but I'm not 100% gonna go into depth of what I.
PSA: Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez to dethrone the NXT Women Tag Team Champions. If they lose all the belts, that means one thing: moving up. Let them lose all the belts. Let them move it up. And then they can do the same thing with the WWE Women's titles, minus a solo title on Mandy. And Mandy can just be a manager or go back to wrestling with Sonya Deville. Boom! Gigi, how you doing, darling?
I believe that the NXT women's roster should stay intact. Let me just put it that way. I don't know if we're really ready to see anyone go to the next stage. We're maybe even just ready to see some of the people on the big stage go hang out down there with them and learn some stuff.
That was a bad idea for my stomach. Okay, fair. Well, Alba Fire and Lash Legend are there to help build it up. And Chance and Carter would be there to help build it up still. Keep things going smoothly with some names, you know what I'm saying? With some good names on top and in the middle. And then the growing ones like Nikita Lyons and Fallon Henley. NXT 2.0 don't need Toxic Attraction no more.
I don't. They just have a plethora of potential already on the main roster that they don't use, and no shot at Toxic Attraction, but I believe that they already have more talented people already on the main roster that they're not using.
What are you talking about? Okay, I'll break it down for you. On Raw, they do use Doudrop, Bianca, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Asuka. Okay, on SmackDown, Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair been out, but she's there. Shotzi been on TV. Aaliyah is injured, I guess.
We've seen
Natty, Shayna.
Let's be real, dude. We've seen Raquel, Ronda.
Raquel, another one.
We've seen Raquel, Ronda, Natty.
Shayna.
On SmackDown a little bit, yes. I'll give you Shayna and Shotzi. We haven't seen much of Aaliyah.
Carmella just came back on Raw. We'll get there.
Yes.
So SmackDown needs the woman. SmackDown needs woman right now.
They have Sonya. Finally showed back up.
Oh, yeah, because they secretly traded her back to SmackDown.
And she's great.
Fuck, I forgot they secretly traded her back to... And Lacey Evans was supposed to get traded back to Raw, or was supposed to get traded to Raw, but she never did, right? She's still on SmackDown. And we see her, she's in the Money in the Bank match.
She's not bad either.
Toxic Attraction doesn't need... Toxic Attraction can move on up.
I don't know.
I see him losing some gold, though, regardless. In their near future.
And, what's the situation on, I know this is a touchy subject and we don't even have to keep this in. What's the situation? Any updates on Naomi?
No.
Is she still technically on the SmackDown roster?
No. I think she's technically still signed.
Oh, she's just, like, suspended indefinitely?
Yes. Without pay. Merch pulled off of the website.
Okay.
Thank God
the only reason why
Russo, though.
The only reason why I ask, I just asked because if she's on SmackDown, then it's just different. Because I agree with you, Raw, they can't put them on Raw. They'd have to put them on SmackDown. And I could see, funny enough, leave Mandy, move Gigi and JC up.
But no.
Sorry.
But no. I need them. I need them all. I don't need them all. But I don't know if they would let them keep the slow-mo entrance. You know, like that'll be just Mandy's. And I don't want that. You know, Mandy Rose. I don't want that. I don't want that.
It's what's got to happen.
Rose? Could Gigi Rose still come out with the rose in the hat?
That's not up to me.
Oh, are they going to have to change their names? They better not have to change their names.
I don't
Gigi,
think...
how you doing?
Yeah, that one, that has to stick.
Gigi, how you doing?
And Alba Fire's growing on me, but please stop using the bat.
No. Keep it. Keep the bat.
No,
Keep
man.
It. She needs it.
No.
That was hard to say.
She
needs it. She needs it, bro. How else is she gonna present literal fire every week for her entrance? Is she just gonna be a wizard and shoot it out of her hand, bro? No, that's make believe, dog. She's gotta put it on the bat, yeah. And then she's gonna come out and she's gonna stomp whoever's in front of her, and that's that. And she's gonna hit a nice swanton, and that's that. You can't put out her flame.
This was the best match of Lash Legend's career.
That's a lie.
Okay.
He's a liar.
From the clips that I saw, it looked like the best job she's done.
Lies and deflection. Just like this. Moving on.
Nah, fam. The Don of NXT and his family has not won since the merge.
It was a bad merger.
Stocks are down.
A lot.
Stonks are looking like Bitcoin in the last 6 months.
They're going to have to start making some change.
What's up, dog? What's up?
Bring the other guy back. Bring the other one back. Bring the other guy back.
Nah,
bring the other guy back. Bring the other guy back.
We chilling.
Why? Okay, so Rhea's out. She has like a brain thing, I guess. So, and Carmella was your best choice to be #1 contender to get squashed against Bianca? Here's what's gonna happen. Bayley's coming back. She's gonna get that briefcase, and she's gonna make sure that Carmella doesn't walk out with the Raw title. But unfortunately, she's gonna make sure that Bianca doesn't come back with that Raw Woman's title.
That's disgusting.
Okay, so do you want Flair to come back and then get the SmackDown title back from Ronda?
I prefer that over whatever you just said.
Disgusting. Okay, wait. Can Bailey go over to the
If
SmackDown one?
Sure. If Charlotte is going to take it from Ronda, then yes, I prefer that. If Charlotte's going to be taking it from Natty, less preferred. I'll give you that. Less preferred.
I see both the champions retaining at Money in the Bank. Unless WWE throws me one.
Ronda's not retaining.
Yeah, so then Charlotte's coming back. But Carmella was your number one kid. It's cool.
This is my thing. I agree with you. Carmella kind of came out of left field, but she's a great wrestler. But where's Zelina?
I think she was hurt, but she teased to come back.
Okay. So just also, I don't like that they were last seen together, and then now she's just back, and there's not really any word of where homie's at, right?
Yeah.
I don't like that type of stuff.
Normal.
But that's what they do, but don't like it. Just have to notate that. When we put stuff into the universe, sometimes it gets fixed, so I just got to put that one out there. But what
then
I guess...
Why isn't Liv Morgan? Well, I need Liv Morgan to win the briefcase, dude.
There's chances. She looked really good in the match. Ended up actually being the one who got super kicked. But I mean, you're in there with this is what?
And Carmella won with cheese though. She won by toss out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she
She's sneaky.
Of course.
She's basically the female Miz, early to mid 2000s Miz. Sneaky. Very sneaky, very dirty. Opportunistic.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, I see. Well, you just know that I feel Asuka and Lynch's thing is not over, and they're gonna be doing something. And Bliss was who I thought was gonna win. Because a Bliss versus Bianca matchup, I think sells tickets.
Mm-hmm.
That's just I just thought it was gonna be about selling tickets.
Yep, sure, yep.
And so
something could change. We have one more week of WWE shows.
True, and that's why I really appreciated, I guess I should say, them kind of throwing me a curveball because typically a match like this, it's not going to be predictable in the sense, but then the outcome is usually upsetting. I feel like in a multi-person match where, I mean, I wanted Bliss or Morgan to win, and neither of them won, and so it was looking like, damn, that sucks. But also the fact that Carmella was the one who won it, and it wasn't Lynch or Asuka, I was like, okay, I'm with that. It was a curveball that I appreciated.
Yeah,
so
I guess so. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. And
it's okay. How we got here is not too fine.
Charlotte won't be in the Money in the Bank. I don't think so.
Okay, I hope not. Give it to Bailey. Let her come back. Let Bailey fuck something up if she comes back to win the briefcase. But if that's not the case, let Liv hold it.
Whoever wins the women's Money in the Bank, it's actually very up in the air for me. I don't know who it could be. So that changes what's gonna happen or what I think will unfold. If it's a Raw superstar,
dude, they don't. I think Carmella is the only woman to have held that briefcase longer than the night of winning it. And that's why I'm saying it's happening the night of instead of letting it hold. Let it be my character kind of thing.
Well, and that's what makes me think that Ronda's challenger, Natty, will...
She cooked her, by the way. Natty cooked Ronda.
Yeah, she did. I think she'll win.
I want her.
But I think that the Money in the Bank winner will come from Raw.
Okay. Yeah, Liv.
And so it'll be interesting, but I think Bianca might still win through the cash-in.
No, because it's not going to happen. she's not gonna cash in when the champion's victorious. What kind of, or like, and it's gonna be an easy feat probably. Like Bianca's not gonna be too winded.
Yeah, I think she's gonna stomp Carmella, and then somebody's gonna try to cash in, and she's gonna do the stompy stomp again.
No, and if it's Liv, she's just gonna come out and taunt her. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be one of those like, "Hey, I'm coming."
Or,
right now. Oh, but I'm not coming right now.
The inevitable of what we're talking about that we're sad would happen, and Charlotte's in the Money in the Bank. Bianca still wins versus Carmella, but Charlotte wins Money in the Bank and then cashes in on Ronda or Natty and wins. And that is, that's the sad route, but that is what I see as second most viable option. But first most viable option, I think, is like, because I could see it being Bliss or Morgan. And before Rhea obviously went down, I thought it could be Rhea too.
Well, Rhea was
who it was going to be in the number one contender spot, but that makes it to where she probably wasn't going to have the belt, I don't think.
Oh, probably not.
And so that's where I look at it like they had options, I guess, on the Raw side. On the SmackDown side, they're going to either give it to Raquel, Natty, or Charlotte. They have not built Shotzi to do that. They have not built Shayna to be that. They have not built Tamina to be that. If you want to speak about who they had in the qualifying match, Tamina came back after...
Bayley's unsigned. Bayley's on SmackDown in my head. Bayley's going to go to SmackDown, and she's going to shock the world.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Maybe not on Saturday, because it's a Saturday show, finally. Maybe not on Saturday, but if Bayley wins it, I see her being a successful cash-in. Whenever the fuck it happens.
Okay.
And both champions are retaining undecided. Like, that's... No. Like, there's just not even a question. Except I do want Natty to win. But I don't think that they're going to throw me a bone.
Okay. They threw Omos a bone.
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, they did. In the name of Riddle.
Yep.
Riddle was out there for his friend Randy, who wanted to get in the Money in the Bank. Okay? No. They put him up against Omos. Lame.
Well, so another instance of, we're going to go back to what we were talking about kind of with NXT. You might be a little bit upset because the person who you wanted to win didn't win, but this was good booking. Omos desperately needed a win over a formidable opponent. Desperately.
But not in a fucking you don't need to put a fucking tall guy who can barely work the damn ropes into a ladder match.
True. Truers.
He makes the least sense to be in that match.
I agree. I don't like the stipulations.
Out of all the men and women.
I don't like the stipulations, but I like the pairing, I guess is what I was saying. I'm just not upset at the pairing. I'm upset at the stipulations, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the special counsel of the head of the table, Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns' little cousin, Jey Uso, done took an L to Angelo Dawkins. 'Cause they wanted to smoke.
Yeah, dog.
They did, though.
Yeah, Dawkins. Mm-hmm. Dawkins this week, low key.
Showed up.
Sports entertainer.
Showed up.
Sports entertainer of at least this episode. I want to give them him a little call out.
Is this the?
I'm giving you an honorable
AAS?
mention. No, I'm giving him an honorable mention on behalf of you through the committee of Clowning Around the Ring. No, you have given out on the AEW shows a weekly award for your favorite wrestler.
I haven't done that in so long.
I know, and I'm giving it a callback because we're bringing it back right now because Dawkins this week on Raw and then on SmackDown commentary popped off.
Yeah, Angelo Dawkins to the Street Profits. You wanted to smoke. You went all the way up. And you are sports entertainer of the week.
Yes, dude. Yes, dude. They killed.
Yeah, clown and certified. You're CC'd. yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got on the same
Fucking
page there.
Stupid. Sapphire, cut everything. We're restarting.
Okay.
We're restarting.
You want to start the pod?
Can you dig it, sucker?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Adrian Diesel. That's Kool Sheen, and this is Clowning Around the Ring.
What?
And on Ms. TV, when my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. And we had another Ms. TV segment. He was out there bantering it up, you know what I'm saying? Making fun of the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Doesn't he do this?
Oh,
Rock is in the building.
we got Aziz in the building. Oh my God, Aziz is in the building. Who else is? Oh, Chris Rock is in the building. What's that, Kanye in the building?
Hey, Chris Rock, don't get slapped. Anyways, okay.
So anyways, guys, Kanye invites me on stage, and I'm like, oh, God.
And then the phenomenal one out of nowhere, just Styles clashes Miz. And I was like, by God, he killed him.
He just killed a man.
Nah, man. To be honest, this segment, a little too short.
Yeah.
A little too
Hey,
short.
what in the Champa? The NXT curse lives on. Prayers.
What?
T's and P's to that man's.
Swears.
He should have just been doing the comedy stuff like he wanted to.
Until they meet again, I hope it's next week.
And hopefully it's a longer match.
Please.
But maybe not. Becky versus Asuka.
Moving. Let's get it.
Is the mic picking that up?
You might be upset, but you know what? Run it again.
No, we started this. I started this with a Taylor quote reference, and I'm gonna say another one. I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. How you doing? Bon Iver is how I say his name, and I know that's incorrect, and it probably pisses people off, but it's Bon Iver. Sarong. Yes, they're good. They have the great chemistry with each other, but it's just I don't need it again.
Run it again.
And 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 again.
Run it.
3 hours later. And again.
Run it. I'm just
No.
saying, nah, dude, run it.
No.
Run it.
Who are you, Chris Brown?
A little bit, yeah.
I believe I can run it.
No, because listen,
I can
you
run
should
it, run it.
actually make sure Sapphire puts Chris Brown's face every time I said run.
Is that Chris Brown or Neo? I believe I can run it.
That's Chris Brown. It's Chris Brown. First album, 17, I think. Fantastic. Just dropped an album last Friday. Classic. Anyways, getting into it. These ladies know what they're doing. It's compelling TV. I don't care what you say. There's people who make compelling TV and there's people who don't. There's some segments that are not as compelling. Let's be real. And yes,
I just don't need it every week.
okay, maybe not every week. We get a week off, but they don't have to not have them just go at it. Cause it's still right now neither of them have the gold, so they're literally like jostling for position of like
Second place.
just
What?
yeah, but it's about I'm better though. It's not even about
I know.
that. It's just about I'm better
I know,
than you.
but Oscar picked up the W, and then they didn't
Once again.
even have the victory cam, family. They had the loser cam on Becky because the story is about Becky and how the what did I say in counseling? And how the comeback is always greater than the setback. That's what the story for Becky is. So that we get to focus on her losing and her struggling and rising through, say it with me, Sean, adversity.
Yeah, and the perfect person to send her to the bottom is Asuka. Someone who...
okay, but I better not get them again next week is all I'm saying. Let them have a little bit off.
Yeah, yeah, give them a week. I'll give you that. Give them a week.
Thank you.
Don't put them
Moving
on.
on.
Don't put them on Monday.
To SmackDown.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Yeah.
Do I have to get R-Truth in here to sing What's Up? People over there, what's up? If you feel me, stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up?
Yeah, dog.
Snapback, not no fitted. Have the Island Boys made a song about that?
They should. They just made a Harley Davidson song.
I saw that.
Pretty clown.
Right? It's just the same tune as the Island Boys thing?
Yeah.
Did you say that they also cut the group down to just them two again?
I'm gonna go boom, boom, boom.
I'm gonna go vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh, we're about to get D-Max, baby.
All right.
Okay, moving
Let's
on to
start the
SmackDown. Figure it out.
Are you gonna
Eddie.
start the pod?
Figure it out, Clowning Studios.
Are you gonna start the pod?
Can you dig it, sucker?
Okay. Thank you for starting the game.
SmackDown. The Pat McAfee Show.
Yeah, that was great.
Sorry, the atmosphere just changes when we get to SmackDown.
SmackDown.
There's something about SmackDown.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, there's Gunta on SmackDown.
The Ring General.
We got the honorary Uce, Sami Zayn,
Hey,
on SmackDown.
that was a great match. I want to get right into it. That's
Money
the one I
in the
want to
Bank
get
qualifier?
into. Yes, sir.
Shinsuke Nakamura. What are you doing? Get off of the table. You're hitting me in the head right now. What do you sit down? I miss Rick Boogs.
I know that shit is so lit, dog.
The Boogs.
That shit is crazy.
The Boogmeister.
Okay. But no, this match was insane. Actually had a lot of action. Great way for
King Charles on the outside.
facts.
Weekly interruptions by Adrian Diesel.
That move,
Facts.
that move was crazy. It was a good move to interrupt me with because that move was insane.
Fair.
And Shinsuke, honestly, feels bad that he's losing to Sami Zayn. Feels bad because
But his hell of a kick out of the blue was Nar.
yeah, I just feel like like Shinsuke Nakamura in solos, I feel
Camera can't tell, but I winked. But also, I'm gonna cut you off because that made me think of the upcoming guy in NXT. They made him wink, but he also had glasses on. And I just winked with glasses on purpose, and that triggered a memory of, why are you doing that? And
Just
his
terrible.
name is no longer Jordan Devlin. It's JD. Don't have a nut or something was his last name.
okay.
What?
Easy, buddy. All I'm saying is Shinsuke Nakamura in solos competition should be revered, I feel, in the same way as maybe even, let's say, he doesn't have the stature, but he should have the skill as like a McIntyre, maybe.
Can we get into that too when we're done? We're jumping right into McIntyre after this.
Go right ahead afterwards, but I just,
I see what you're saying.
So like, because McIntyre had Sami Zayn literally running through the rafters, scared.
Yeah.
And then like, he's able to beat Nakamura. So like, that makes it to where I feel.
But he was still
it was a close match.
greasy, you know what I'm saying? He was running
it
around
was-
trying to escape.
Extremely close. And yeah, Sammy was using the cheese. So it's like, but I mean, he didn't even want to try to fight Drew. So it's like, that's where, I don't know.
I mean, that man had to fight for his freedom, Braveheart.
Facts. So I don't know. I wish there was a little bit better booking for Shinsuke in general.
I mean, he is supposed to be one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champion.
That's true. That's true. And I just feel Sami Zayn, now we want to go to that half, has himself in the Money in the Bank, an honorary bloodline member, or is he?
Or is he? Because why would he say that he would cash in on Brock Lesnar? Why would he say that? Because he would only have to cash in on Brock Lesnar if Brock Lesnar wins against Roman Reigns this Saturday.
So,
what a rat that Sami Zayn is.
interesting choice of words, Sammy, and I don't know what his plan is, but I would love to see him cheese away into winning the Money in the Bank.
I truly would.
Because referencing something you said earlier about Omos being in it, the cast of the people who they have in it is interesting. A lot of big dudes. For Sami Zayn to be in there makes me think he's going to have to cheese to win, or he's going to just be like a non-factor. He's either going to be a non-factor, because right now it's McIntyre, Sheamus, Omos, Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
So Rollins. It's like, I thought Rollins was denied, but
okay. I thought Rollins was in. Rollins qualified, and so did Styles. Yeah, because he beat Styles to get in.
Okay, yeah, you're right. No, 100%. Stop. Yeah, Rollins is in. So Rollins.
And people want him to do the heist. That was like the whole theme of the episode last week.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Other than Vince.
He's middle sized. He's in between.
Yeah, hybrid, if you will.
So Rollins would be the in between, but he's also a legend.
Mm-hmm.
So, like in the making, I guess. In comparison to those guys, and Sheamus. Sheamus is the OG vet.
Yep. Yeah, he's like almost like grandfathered in as like the vet.
And then like McIntyre and Rollins are like the two.
McIntyre damn near should be, because he started there at such a young age and then got booted but came back. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, McIntyre is looked at as like a vet, but also he's still so young.
Yeah. And
like still has so much left in the tank.
Yeah.
And same thing with Rollins. Rollins has almost looked like a vet to some guys, but he's still so young and got so much in the tank. And they both put on performances like no other.
I want to see Sami Zayn and Seth do some nice work together at Money in the Bank.
I wonder who else they're gonna put in.
There's only like 2 slots left, I think.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
I don't know. Hard to say.
They got a lot of options.
But at least everyone else only had to qualify once.
True.
Drew McIntyre and Sheamus.
Yeah.
First time. Double DQ.
And then they just both got in for free. And then they, instead of saying, hey, if you lose this match because you can't work together, we take away your opportunity. They said, oh, we're taking away your opportunity, but you only get it back if you win this match.
Against the Usos. So in one fucking episode, let me get this straight. In one episode, Mac and Sheamus, Shamey Mac, got booted from the Money in the Bank. And then they just had to beat the best tag team, allegedly, in their company, allegedly, to get their spot back?
Yeah.
No, they should have just left them off.
They had to, they took them out of the show.
Shouldn't even put them in the first place.
They took them out of the show, forced them to work together, and then put them in a match against their best tag team to get back into the show. Yes.
So that they can fight again against each other.
All in a 2-hour span. Craziness.
Oh, yeah, we're getting it. Drew, you're going to turn, and you're going to join the Brawling Brutes, the Eastie Boys.
Fight night.
The Peaky Blinders, eh? I see you. You stopped wearing your kilt, huh? You and Shamey can both have weapons. I don't see why not. But also, it's okay if you want to put the sword away and Shamey can just have the shillelagh. That's okay.
I'm with that.
No hate. But stop with the happy and the baby face. You know what I'm saying? Get mean, dirty, and gritty. You know what I mean? I almost need WWE to reinvent the bar. You know. That's what I need.
I don't know where I'm at. I kind of like the way McIntyre was kind of being recently. It was just like a different side of him. But if he's gonna be with the fight night, with the Brawling Brutes, with Sheamus and the boys, then he's gonna have to be a little bit more mean. But I don't know. He could still be even the softer of all of them, and still play that off a little bit. I don't know. Do you want to get into the women's Money in the Bank qualifier?
They had a qualifier?
Shotzi. Tamina. Had Tamina back on TV.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was good to see Tamina back on TV for actually a match that's not the 24/7 title.
Yes.
Something that actually matters.
Yes.
And Shotzi is a rising star.
I learned I learned too much about Tamina on accident in a good way. Because I saw that The Rock, you know, their family, you know, I didn't know that she'd been a single mom all these years working the road, not having like a house, like a owned house, you know what I mean? So shit, like I'm like, oh, I get why she never actually gets like big pushes or anything like that.
Because she's like in and out a little.
Yeah.
Like, she got stuff to do.
I get it.
Responsibilities, family, yeah.
I get it, and I love that. And she did good too.
Yeah, it was a great match.
She had like a resurgence like a couple years ago. She was acting different, bro. When it was like her, Paige, and someone else I think were in a group or something for a little bit, and she just started acting different since then. She's just been on a fucking tear every time. She's just been looking mean.
Okay.
Yeah, but Shotzi as the newcomer, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Lots of potential there. They're really trying to have her and Aaliyah, I think, be some of the upcoming stars. So I'm glad that they're giving her a shot at the pay-per-view.
Really...
It'd be a better conversation than Natalya and Ronda had.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Hey now.
I'll say this is the best Ronda's looked. I mean, in the sense of like this feud is coming off a little bit more naturally because Natalya's actually digging at stuff.
And like, the online digs too. The online digs be way better than the digs on TV, but it's cool.
So I feel there's a little bit more personal and personality in it, but overall the delivery is just, it's not driving interest. Let's just say that.
I almost didn't recognize you without your rack out. Don't lie, bitch. Don't lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig.
The only time you've ever mattered in this company is when you dressed up like me.
Huh?
All right.
Okay.
All right. You
go back to the UFC.
All right. So I don't know. It's something where we're begging for change. I don't think there's a lot of drive behind this. So if they don't change it, it'll be really, really bad look, I think, for them in the long run.
It just goes to show you that not everybody can be a sports entertainer.
Facts. Oh, no. And then if you get help, sometimes the help is bad.
And by the way, since we're talking about the women's division, you know, Natty and Ronda, they're feuding, yeah? You know, Shayna Baszler, you know? Currently, Natalya's like
little homie.
Tag team partner, you know? But she's friends with Ronda Rousey. You know what they filmed and put on Twitter instead of showing it on TV? A little conversation between Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, where Shayna was like, I'm playing neutral. I'm not picking sides in this.
Okay.
So, would have been good for TV. What also would have been good for TV was letting us know that Sonya Deville is back on SmackDown and not on Raw. Well, that would have been good TV.
It would have been good TV to have her on TV for the last 3 weeks.
But she was doing stuff. She was doing like tours and presses stuff, I think.
Okay, I feel you. All I know is that she is better a part of the show than not a part of the show.
Yeah, it felt weird without her, eh?
Yeah, she's really good. And her resurgence in that little segment with Pierce, it reminded me how good she is.
Even if she was just a talking figure.
When she talks, she's good. She knows exactly how to serve it up. And then she went into a handicap match and still, I mean, it wasn't even the fastest match of the night. Handicap match against Raquel Rodriguez, who just held her own against the champion, and then the person who's been fucking touted as this comeback legend. It's like, held her own. I liked it. But her having her goons out there, or having some goons out there, Shotzi, I think, right, and Shayna, or it was Shayna and somebody.
Shayna and Xia Li, the woman
yes,
Raquel and Lacey Evans beat.
Do
you remember when they
Sorry.
when Xia Li had a video vignette where she said, "I'm doing this for me now and me only.
I'm not protecting anyone anymore.
Why are you in a groove?"
Yeah. Why are you helping anybody? Anyways, so if they're gonna have them come out and help, why did they book it as this sort of handicap match instead of making it just like a 3-on-3 and giving Raquel and Lacey Evans another partner? Because Raquel and Lacey Evans are not. Where did they come from together to be put together?
They don't.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Is like, if you're gonna have all these random pairings and just throw this match together, at least have it be an even match, because this.
They couldn't yet because Shotzi had yet to defeat Tamina. If this match took place next week, the Friday night before SmackDown, it would have made a little bit more sense, because then it would have been the losers plus Sonya, the losers of the qualifying matches plus Sonya, against the winners. But I don't work there.
Idiots, dude. You just literally made it so much better, and all they had to do was fill this with something else. They had to fill this 10-minute slot with something else.
They
Maybe
could have had a nicer Intercontinental Championship rematch.
Facts. That's exactly
Even though we knew that the Ring General was going to win, they could have had better match.
They could have went longer.
I thought the boys in the back were head over heels for Ricochet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now they're just letting him get worked by the one of the few NXT call-ups that they do something with.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's really bad. I'll say this. It's really bad that Ricochet has had not really any promo runs, at least on the Hulu cuts, I'll say that. And just like been in stomp matches either for him or against him this whole time. Last 6 months almost. It's like, I don't know, throw a 20-minute match out there.
I don't think they do that on I don't think they do that on TV.
Just have one though. Every 6 months, have one for somebody, a midway, and it'd be a mid-card belt. It would be a mid-card belt that does it. Have Theory have a classic on TV.
No, they're too busy doing pose-offs.
But you know what I'm saying?
Pose-offs. Baby oil sprayed in the face. Making this look like a disgrace.
You know who's a disgrace?
Yeah.
Bum-ass Corbin. That man is a disgrace.
Bum-ass Corbin. That man is a disgrace. His parents should feel ashamed of themselves for raising such an egotistical douchebag.
Imbecile.
And Pat McAfee laid out the challenge. Huh?
SummerSlam.
Me and you, bum ass. You better show up, punk.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
He better win. That actually better take place. And he better have the same song as WrestleMania. SmackDown.
I do want him to. I do want this match to take place. I actually wouldn't mind if he lost though.
It'd be I would understand, and I would understand.
I wouldn't mind if he lost.
Yeah.
But wow, McAfee is just an animal, man. He's so good
At everything he does.
Yeah, he's so good.
24 tackles in the NFL. Did you know that?
Yeah,
As a punter.
yeah, he's a beast.
Who does that?
He's just like, this moment I stepped into the Thunderdome was one of the greatest days of my life. I was like,
felt alive.
I was like, damn, dude, he's killing this shit right now, dog.
Millions
and millions. Shout out to my homeboy, The Rock.
Come on.
He's just killing, dog. I love
McAfee
it.
is the most
God.
electrifying man in sports entertainment today.
Yeah. And to have, we gave this little shout out earlier, but to have Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford join them at the end of the show. Wow.
Even their bit coming out, and they did a walkthrough of the back because you know the Street Profits belong on Raw. But they did a little walkabout through the backstage. They said, "What's up to Los Lotharios?" Who I hope that woman in the middle gave consent. Let him kiss a man. And then they talked to Drew Gulak.
Gulak.
Is that Drew Gulak? That's my boy.
What up, Drew?
Who else did they see back there?
Then they saw the man, the myth, the legend, Madcap Moss.
Oh my God, you're right. And Dawkins had a joke.
Yeah, it wasn't that good though, unfortunately.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you remember it? Then how do you know it wasn't good? Shh.
Because I don't remember.
It's time. For the moment of the week.
Johnny Hungy Fingers. You want to go first?
I said it's time.
How you feeling?
For the moment of the week.
Oh my god.
Scissor me daddy ass.
Wrong show.
Oh. Sorry.
You're clowning me, dude. Do you want to go first? Is your moment of the week priority over mine? Because it was pretty hot.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know.
we had the return of WWE music legend. Okay? He is a soon-to-be Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, formerly known as the Drifter, Elias. Yep, that's right, you heard it straight. Elias, the older brother of Ezekiel. And if you don't believe me, then how were they talking to each other on the couch? How were they able to high five? If they weren't the same person, how is it possible that after the little concert Elias gave us, huh? How was Kevin Owens able to just talk to Ezekiel back there so fast, huh? Elias was still in the ring, huh? That doesn't make sense. There is two of them. And you're a doubter. You're a naysayer. And you know what I say about naysayers? Go hang out with the horses.
What?
Sorry, I just blacked out there for a second from all the idiocracy I'm seeing over here to the right of me. Are you telling me
What?
you couldn't see through that beard and all the CGI? Obviously, they have camera tricks. Have you not seen a movie nowadays, bro?
What are you talking about? Those were real G's in Top Gun. The G's in Top Gun were real. Have you seen a movie in recent history? Top Gun Maverick was cinema. At its core.
For old white men above 60 years old.
What are you... Dude, you don't get it. You didn't see the G's. You didn't...
But I saw a lot. But I saw Elias's beard barely stitched on the right side.
Fucking liars. Lies and deflections, that's all you do. You're the biggest liar, just like Kevin Owens.
No, that's just you, brother, because you believe in the Ezekiel stuff. I don't know.
Look, just because I'm a freak for Zeke doesn't mean that I'm delusional.
You're crazy. And who was the little brother that we might see instead?
You mean Elrod?
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
That one was a made-up name by Kevin Owens. That one doesn't exist. Or actually, I think that was even Corey Graves on commentary. That's not even a real one.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
You get the fuck out of here. You don't talk to me like that.
Hey, buddy.
Whose name gets introed first here? Eh? You don't talk to me like that, you schmuck, eh?
Who does the intro? Who can change it in a second?
Sapphire? Are we allowed to change the script like that? That's fucked.
I told you, brother.
That's fucked up. That's fucked.
Yeah, I'll go Malcolm X on your ass. You better watch out.
This is just like Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O.
Okay.
You're not going to Timberlake me. I'm not going to be Tito.
Yo, dog. I ain't doing no solo stuff. All I'm telling you is that if anyone's going to be a solo performer, it's going to be Shanky. That's my moment of the week. That's the lead off of my moment of the week. Mm-hmm. Dude, the dance moves, next level. Everyone's into it. I literally love that they saw something that was supposed to be maybe like a one-off clown, and they just said, no, we're bringing it back multiple times, and you know who can do it and actually make it work? The New Day.
Yup. The New Day can help the sky-scraping dance machine. Shanky.
And Jinder got a little pissed. I'll do a little something. He left, but then as he was leaving, there was a weird sound. Ooh, you want to add that in there? Ooh, that motherfucking shit.
And the team's not that good, and they want another dollar.
Hopefully they can fucking find it in them. But New Day and Shanky thought it was coming from the music, but it was the return of the Viking Raiders.
Braid.
This shit was fucking fire, dog. They came out with the black face paint on their eyes and just fucking stomping on like.
Give myself a heart attack or something.
You might, but they fucking stomped on the New Day and a little bit on Shanky. Did Jinder come back in?
No, I doubt it.
No, he was already out, right?
Doubtful. But probably did get laid waste. But mostly the New Day was
getting
the target.
Yeah, mollywop. But
they got all the double moves done to them.
100%. And it was a great. This is what I mean. It was a great showing for the New Day to get on some mic and not have to do rematch after 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 rematch.
Because that doesn't make sense, eh?
Yeah. And it was a way for Shanky to show a little bit of personality and not just have to be like relegated to the classic big man stuff. Jinder's maybe gonna be able to do some solo stuff now, maybe. Or now it's gonna be the growth of Shanky, or get the growth of Shanky, growth of Jinder. Maybe they can meet in the middle somewhere. There's a storyline that could be birthed there.
Get your shank on. Actually, don't do that. Get your Shanky on though.
Hey,
get your
yo,
Shanky on though, Jinder. Get Shanky with it, huh? Get Shanky with it, huh?
No, watch out. I get a little Shanky with it if we're in a certain context. Whoa. But all I'm saying is the Viking Raiders return looked like it actually could be the return of a formidable tag team as well. They looked really like exciting in the sense of they're not gonna just be running in there to either get stomped or just, you know what I mean. Their characters are more in tune with what they're doing, and this is back to the production thing. They got to have the blackout and the little fire to the side, and then they didn't even come from there. You know what I mean? Like usually, if they're gonna do all of that, pyro, all of that extra stuff, they're gonna at least be in the camera shot. They weren't even in that camera shot. It was an empty camera shot with pyro. Like, they definitely, I think, are giving some of the up and comers a little bit extra juice, and I like that. I love that. Please do it more. Don't just let the Brawling Brutes eat so much of the time and production value of your show. Please. That's all.
They're a little bit of firework. It's nothing.
I'm just saying, there's a couple factions. I don't want to call them all
out. Who else on
out.
SmackDown even has pyro? Huh? Charlotte when she's there, I guess. But still light fireworks. The biggest fireworks on SmackDown is literally their
Doesn't
opening.
Gunther?
Nah. He has Ludwig.
Yeah, he's crazy. He doesn't need nothing. He's so sick.
He don't even need nothing other than Ludwig, I tell you.
What's McIntyre's?
Yeah. He might have a little bit too. Just like quick pop. But like their biggest burst of pyro is the ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. And then on Cody Rhodes is on Raw, It's up there.
Do the Street Profits have anything?
They got Red Solo.
They're on Raw. They're on Raw.
And I think they have a little bit of smoke and pyro.
They're on Raw, though.
Makes sense, though. Yeah. Yeah, but they are on Raw, sure.
Not a lot of the women have any pop.
Yeah.
On SmackDown.
Yeah.
On Raw they do, but on SmackDown they don't have nothing. None of them, except for Charlotte.
Damn, son.
That's kind of wild. Yo, step it up.
Step it the fuck up.
As a final note, you know what I mean? Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you really love us. And then, meh. Do you have anything else to say? Do you have anything else you want to say?
Don't forget to continue clowning.
I guess that's all.